Welcome to TMFI, where I tell you too much information. This podcast is for anyone looking for a place to have open, honest conversations about menstrual cycles, mental health, self-image, and more sensitive topics that might just be considered too much information. Although PMDD is self-diagnosable, I am not a medical professional. I would recommend reaching out to a medical professional for an official diagnosis. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Dating someone with PMDD or being someone with PMDD, planning dates with others, or even yourself can be hard. However, being aware of your body and cycle and knowing how much energy you can exert through the month can help you to plan something fun any time of the month. In today's episode, I'll be going over some date ideas that will make you feel good no matter what phase of your cycle you're in. I love being comfortable, especially during my luteal phase. With tender breasts and bloating, most underwear can feel restricting. Not Harper Wilde. Harper Wilde has high-quality bras, underwear, sleep sets, and more that won't break the bank but will support your goodies. They offer free shipping on orders $75 and more, as well as free returns. Not sure of your size? Take their simple quiz and find the right size for you. A portion of each purchase goes to Girls Inc. to support mentorship and educational programming for girls. You can also send your old underwear in as part of their recycling program. When you shop at harperwilde.com, make sure to use code SASSA to save some money. That's SASSA. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of TMFI. I hope you are all doing great. With Valentine's Day coming up at the time of recording this, I just wanted to go over some date ideas that might help you if you're struggling to plan something either for yourself or for others, whether you're single, in a relationship, or gonna do a Galentine's or Palentine's Day event. I just wanted to throw out some ideas for whatever phase of your cycle you may be in. Planning dates in advance has always been something harder for me because truly, I never know how I'll be feeling during that time. I know a little bit more about myself now, and I know that I probably won't want to go on any long walks or extravagant outings when I'm on my period. Not being able to plan in advance has led to staying in or not doing anything for years. And sometimes I really just want to have a nice date night. However, since I've been tracking my symptoms, I've thought a little bit more about things that I may like to do or be able to do throughout the month. Please keep in mind that, as always, everybody's cycle is different. If I mention something in one phase that sounds like it may be better for you in another phase, that's totally cool. Also, keep in mind that these dates can be modified for friend dates or self dates as well. They don't have to be purely romantic. These are all just ideas for how I feel during my cycle, and others with PMDD may relate. During the menstrual phase. Although mentally I'm feeling a lot clearer during my menstrual phase, I do have pretty bad cramps and physically I don't feel the best. Some date night ideas that would be good to support myself during this time would be movie night. Go to the movies or have a night in. Just make sure your favorite snacks are involved. I personally love drive-in movies if they're available in your area because they give you privacy, but you also get to get out of the house. Have a spa day or night. This is something great that you can do with a partner, with a friend, or by yourself. You can plan a day out if you want to head to a spa or go get a massage or do any of those feel-good activities. Or you can get some massage oil, face masks, anything that might make you feel good during this time. And you can have a spa night or day at home. Going for a walk or having a picnic near a body of water, I always seem to feel the most at peace when I'm near a body of water, whether it's the beach or a lake or even a river. So if you have one of those places near you, you can always just go on a nice little walk or have a picnic that doesn't involve a lot of movement, but you still get to connect with nature and connect with yourself or connect with another person. During the follicular phase, I'm feeling my best at this time, ready to be active and ready to crawl out of my hole and be more social. Some things I may want to do during this time are go to an event. I'm personally still really cautious of COVID, but an outdoor event could be something that's really great. During the summertime, there are a lot of fairs. I love going to fairs. A lot of fairs also have outdoor concerts, which are great, or any outdoor concert is a good idea. If you're someone who's not as worried about COVID and you want to go out, going to a club or going dancing, those may just be fun things for you to do just to get out and have a good time. A double date or going out with a group. Because I'm probably the most social during this phase, doing something with a group of people can be a lot of fun. It also helps if you're with a romantic partner, helps to build some tension when you're with a bunch of other people and just the anticipation of when you two will be alone. So going to do something like bowling or mini golf, roller skating, having a game night, those are some of my personal favorites, but obviously the choice is up to you, what would work best for you. During the ovulatory phase, this is when I'm feeling the spiciest. In a romantic relationship, this is a great time for an intimate or steamy date. If you're with friends or by yourself, doing whatever makes you feel the sexiest. Some fun things to do during this time are dancing. So again, going out to a club, getting all dressed up, wearing the outfit that makes you feel the most powerful, the most confident is going to be amazing for you during this time. You can go dancing, with a romantic partner. You can go out with friends. And if you're really feeling bold, you can go out by yourself and meet some people while you're out. Cooking. This may be a really fun time to try out some meals together. If you're with a romantic partner, you can really romanticize this, set out candles, play some nice jazzy tunes, and really get hands-on with what you're cooking. If you're with friends, you may want to do something like a nacho platter or one of those really fun activities that lets you just be creative and kind of make a mess, but in a fun, delicious way. And if you're on your own, either cook your favorite thing or use this as an opportunity to try something you've always wanted to try. Listen, if anything goes wrong, you can always order in. Doing something active. During this time, I have so much energy that I need to release. So going hiking, going out on the lake if you're into canoeing or kayaking or paddleboarding, going to the beach or a pool party. Again, I really like water, so a lot of the activities that I like to do are around water, but getting out in nature, going for a walk, like I said, a hike, those are all really good ways to exert some energy and get out of the house. Doing something spontaneous. Don't plan anything, just go out and see where the date takes you. I have a really hard time with this because I like to feel in control of everything, but I think this is a great opportunity to kind of just release the reins and see where the day could take you. During the luteal phase, this is when I start to slow down and when PMDD makes itself present again. I like to do things that require less planning, that are less stimulating, and don't require me getting too dressed up. Some things that would be great during this time are brunch. I'm not for staying up late during this time, and brunch foods are delicious. Doing a puzzle and listening to music, or something else that has structure or a goal, such as painting or a Lego build. Take your time with it. You'll feel really good and really accomplished once the project is finished. This is another good time for watching a movie with your favorite snacks or binging on a TV show together, kind of just doing something that's a little more laid low. Personality tests. I personally love to look inward during my luteal phase so that I don't project outwardly. So this is a great time to talk about things you like and things you don't like. Really make this personal and learn about yourself or the person or people you're with. With personality tests, I think they're great because they really are about you. You don't have to worry too much about compatibility. I probably wouldn't do a compatibility test during my luteal phase. That would probably be something that I would do more in like my follicular or ovulatory phase, just because if there's anything that maybe doesn't go how I would want it to go, that might trigger me and set me off. So just focusing on myself, what I like, and then just listening to other people. Or if you're on your own, again, just really taking that time to look inward is something that's really great during the luteal phase. Ultimately, all of this is just a guide. Some of these ideas I got were from thehormonehacker.com, and some of these are just truly things I enjoy doing during each phase. Each thing will vary per person, but with Valentine's Day coming up, or if you're listening to this at another time, if you're planning a date or just have been feeling like you need to do something or want to do something and don't really know what to do or where to start, hopefully you can try out some of these things depending on what phase you're in, and hopefully they work for you. Definitely make sure to let me know how this went for you if you decide to try out any of these things on Instagram. I'm always loving to hear from you guys, and I've really been enjoying hearing how the podcast has been helping you. So I just wanted to take this time and say thank you, because we're a few episodes in at this point and I'm having a great time, and I hope you are as well. To add to this, I also really would love to hear some of your stories. They can be completely anonymous, but if you ever want to write in and let me know how you're feeling or a story or anything like that, you can always email tmficast@gmail.com. That's tmficast@gmail.com. If you or someone you know struggles with PMDD, follow the podcast social media accounts at TMFIcast on Instagram and Twitter. There, I post memes and resources relating to PMDD. Feel free to interact and let me know what you want to hear on the show. If you want to see what I'm doing outside of the show and how I'm healing through spirituality, food, and the arts, follow me on my social media accounts at Sassa the Scorpio. That's SASSA the Scorpio.